Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. We have just a little bit to talk about. I just want to catch up on some things because, of course, we had the election and all that other drama and stuff. So let's get back into some music. And yes, we got to get really back into some battle rap. But along with the election, it's work and all of this stuff. But I wanted to touch base with you about the West because the West has something to say. What I'm noticing is that right now, outside of the women rapping, the West is like out here rapping, right? And we haven't had a chance to go through the Grammy list and everything, but I did do a quick perusal. So first off, first and foremost, congratulations to Doechii for being one of the new artists that got some Grammy nominations. We have there there's quite a few people that got some Grammy nods and what have you. And we'll talk about that later. But I really want to talk about why the West is like winning right now. And have you noticed that their infrastructure, the radio infrastructure or the alternative radio infrastructure is really uh showing all of these new and established type of talents. Like you have Ice Cube, and the show that I'm talking about specifically is called Effective Immediately with DJ Head and Gina Views, and they're like pumping out content, right? And of course you have your LA radio anyway, but the way LA and the way the West Coast as a whole have been moving about their music has been really, really fascinating. You have Problems and DJ Quick. Just they came out a couple of months ago with the Chupacabra album, which you want to check out. You have oh gosh, Ice Cube just dropped another album. Snoop Dogg with his old crew had just dropped another album. I can't think of their name right now at LBC. I think I forgot the name of them. Of course, Schoolboy Q, which I will say I'm very, very disappointed in the Grammys for not even acknowledging Schoolboy Q. Because to me, as of right now, where it stands, Schoolboy Q should have been nominated for album of the year. I'm still playing Schoolboy Q. He is not playing. Okay. Blue Lips is one of the dopest albums in a long time. So really, I guess we could say shout out to Schoolboy Q for even coming out because it's almost like, everybody has set the tone of this is quality music that's been coming out. And of course, we got Chromacopia that just happened, and Ab Soul just came out, and I'm almost finished with his album. I needed to live with his album, so I'm still listening to it. Doechii whole mixtape is dope. There's just I've listened to that so many times, and I will be doing a separate review about everyone that has come out that we've heard thus far. But her mixtape is dope, and what I love about it is that it didn't come out like with these grandiose numbers. It was old school hip hop way, word of mouth. Everybody started listening to it, and it was just going and going and going and going and going. So it wasn't about that Billboard first week sales. It was about the actual momentum of her album because she tapped into what we've been craving, which is lyricism, especially for the women, lyricism. And hey, what I'm here to tell you, these women, they're finding their voices now. Everybody's not sounding the same. They're branching out. They're understanding. I think everybody understand their assignment and their lane. Another one who keeps getting slept on for some reason, y'all can feel how you want to feel about Meg Thee Stallion, but because we're talking about the West Coast as a whole, Meg Thee Stallion got a dope mixtape too. Her whole mixtape is dope. So y'all gonna have to get over your feelings. Fuck all that. But Doechii and she has a great album. Chromacopia is so freaking amazing. Absol, his is amazing. It's like everybody they're coming out with quality music. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys about that. We will get into some battle rap. There has been some battle rap drops that has happened. Of course, some of the drama, which is never escapes battle rap, which we're not really tapping into too much. We may cover it a little bit, but then go past it. But What we do need to talk about is because it seems like some talking shit is on the radar right now. And we will discuss it more, but I wanted to highlight it just a little bit. Arsenal and Easy. They going, they're acknowledging each other, if you will, on Twitter. They're having conversations, if you will. Which when I sat back and I thought about it, um, I can't wait for that to happen. I think Arsenal and Easy is going to be an awesome battle. I think it's going to be more anticipated than what people think. And if they're not anticipating it, I think it'll be better than what people are anticipating that battle to be. I think that Easy is going to bring the old Arsenal out to play. And if we know old Arsenal, he wasn't one to play with. But we cannot shortchange Easy by any means, because there's the one thing that has been consistent with Easy because of his cockiness. I don't want to say cockiness because cockiness means that you pretend like you got a trait, so you make yourself up bigger than what you are. His confidence level is through the roof. So his confidence and talk shit level is through the roof. And I think that when you have two people that can do that, like Arsenal and Easy, it makes a great, great, great match. So it seems as if some things might be in the air of things being signed or whatnot. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm speculating. I have no knowings of nothing. But you see the conversation happening. You see the conversation happening on the other app that I'm doing my best to shall be named remain nameless. Oh, by the way, we are transitioning to some other apps. We're getting onto Fanbase and Spill Mob, of course. We'll be getting into Spill Fanbase. We are on Spoutable, so look us up on Spoutable. We'll have more information about that. And we're on Sky as well, Blue Sky. So we are making our transition away from X. We think that they're about to do some stuff there. And also, we're about standing on business. I'm not going to support an app that made for damn sure out of misinformation. And to me, myself, feel that they were part of the cheating portion of the election. I don't need to be part of that type of app. I don't need to associate myself with others that doesn't respect who I am as a person. So we are making our transition over to these other apps. And the two that I named, Spill and Fanbase, I know for sure are black owned. So check them out for my black owned interested uh subscribers. So yeah, so again, I just want to touch base a little bit and drop your comment below and let us know, how do you feel about the West music? What do you think about Absol? He just dropped a couple of days ago. What do you feel about his album? I'm still going through it. I like a lot of the songs. I don't know what it is about the camp of TDE, but to me at least, they always do these songs where it's like a weird beat, and somehow they either find a pocket or they create a pocket of their own. You know what I'm saying? And Absol is one of those that's so good at doing things like that to me. And I was wondering how, he was going to merge his lyricism, because we all know that Ab is he's different. He's just different. I don't even know what type of word to put in to what he does. He's just different. And to be able to find beats that I would think that out of, let's say, his version of mainstream, but still keep it tailored to him. I don't know how he was able to do that. I think that maybe DJ Head, I think he asked a couple of people. I know DJ Head showed a clipping of him there. So I think what he did was kind of allowed himself to be a little bit more vulnerable about his music, right? And started really listening to what others may have to say and kind of incorporating that. Because the one thing you don't want to do is be mainstream but lose your lyricism. Although I say that with Absol, it's hard pressed to even say that, because he will never lose his lyricism. Absol will never, but This album is so freaking good. It's so good. It's like hip hop. Hip hop has never left, but the soul of hip hop is back. People is rapping. I'm loving that folks is looking into these bars and paying attention to what they're saying. That reality, oh gosh, not reality rap, but as in I'm doing something dangerous and I want you to know that I'm doing, not the tell on me rap, but the actual lived in experience rap is coming back. The storytelling of real situations, regardless of who was involved in it, that's not our business, but the real situation is coming back. I'm loving that. Chromacopia, oh my gosh, Tyler the Creator, oh my goodness. Now I'll tell you, I wasn't the one of the biggest Tyler the Creator fans. It was a little different for me, but I love when hip hop can push the envelope and make it into something else. And Tyler the Creator is one of those people anyway. It wasn't for me, but I listened to it and I respect what he was doing in hip hop, right? He did it was everything what the boom bap type of beat style, but he's still hip hop, right? Because he's bringing the culture and moving in a different direction. I love that about what Tyler does. It's just I wasn't used to that, but I liked what he did. Um, but this here was very, very personal from my understanding with him. He did his own. I hate comparing, but just to make it make sense to you, he did his own version to me of Mr. Morale, right? Which I'm loving how these rappers are really coming into themselves, or his own version of 444, right? Because let's be real, Jay-Z started it. Jay-Z started it all, right? Because and we kept saying, a thing that's peculiar about that. I'm gonna put a button on it real quick. We kept saying for a long time that hip hop was a young man's game, right? But when you think about it, most of us, my age group, we got to see hip hop grow. So the only reason why we're thinking that it's a young man's game is because we allow outsiders to dictate to us our genre, and we should never do that. So I think that when Jay-Z came out with 444, it was grown ass music for hip hop. And that's what we needed. And little did we know, he sparked this chain reaction of men and women growing up in hip hop, still having something to say. So, with that said, I'm hoping and praying that uh Andre 3000 come out with something. Just I don't care what he just say something. I don't care. Although I do like his instrumental album. I liked it. I think it's dope actually. But I just want to again touch base with you guys. We will be getting back into full swing of things. We needed a break from the election. Like I always say, bank on black, because none of the rest of y'all wasn't shit. But I'm gonna move on past that because I still feel away. I still have a petty spirit in me. So I'm gonna work through that. But we are back. There have been a lot of great battles that have dropped. Bags and Bodies just happened. I Battle versus the Trenches just happened. There's a couple of battles that had dropped on the Trenches network. There's some battles that's coming up right now. We still got the battle in Christmas or on the December card from Calico. Oh, it's so many things. There's so many things we got to get into. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here. You have a good night. I see y'all when I see y'all.